Hey guys, this is Byron Scott back with your Real Estate Investing Next Door show. In this line, we're going to talk about how you can start wholesaling real estate, free up your time by quitting your 9 to 5, building a business in real estate where you learn how to find discounted properties and learn how to sell those properties or assign your position in those contracts to cash buyers or to any buyer that's interested in buying a property. If you don't know who I am, my name is Byron Scott. I was a teacher for 13 years. I started wholesaling real estate from the classroom. Was able to quit my 9 to 5, start wholesaling full time. I retired my wife, and I was able to get me and her time back, which is huge. And I'm out on a mission to help over 100 people do the same thing. So if you want to be one of those people, if you know that's what you want, stay right here. You're in the right place to get it done. So let's jump right into this, man. If you're coming in, be like my guy Rich right here that's commenting. That way I can give you a shout out, let you know that I appreciate you for coming through. Um, I'll make sure to shout out everybody by the end of this. If you're watching this on the replay, leave a comment. Go ahead and like the video, Rich, and like the video. All the other people who just came in, go ahead and like the video. That way it just keep getting pushed out to some more people. You know what I'm saying? Devin, what's up, Devin? Go ahead and like the video so we can keep this thing pushed out. Uh, so yeah, man, I'm excited. I'm excited today, man. My team been putting in work. I just got a text from my agent on one of my flips, and I got 2 offers on that thing. So this was one that flamed out on me. I was supposed to get a 40 ball. I was supposed to make 40K, but the buyer, the person who was going to buy my flip, ended up passing away like the Friday before we were supposed to close on that Monday. Sad situation on both sides, but for the buyer more than me, of course. But um, hopefully we can find another buyer, man, and still get that one to closing. So I know lately I've been dealing with a lot of craziness, a lot of contracts falling apart. But man, you just gotta keep trucking in this wholesale real estate game, man. It ain't easy. It's not gonna be all sunshine and rainbows, but you gotta keep pushing. That's the thing that separate people, man. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of times where I could have stopped. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like I was just rolling, you know what I'm saying? It was just all peaches and cream. Everything was great. No, dude. There was time where I could have stopped. There was times I could have said, man, bump this. I got me a job. You know what I'm saying? I'm living comfortable. I ain't got to be sitting here trying to stay up all night calling people or this, that, and the third. So, um, man, you got to be willing to decide this is what I'm going to do. You got to decide this is what I'm going to do and stick to it and be determined not to give up, man. That's the key, man. Rich said, you know it. Hey, let's go, man. So, Astro flipping MVP, what's going on, man? Um, but yeah, man. So, uh, how to get started in this wholesale business, man? It all starts with leads. We talk about this all the time, but you have to generate leads, man. And that's the biggest thing. That's why you're not closing deals, and that's why you're not closing as many deals as you want to, because you're not generating enough leads. You have to generate more and more leads. You may have to generate more leads than what you think you need to generate. You also need to generate the most closable leads, right? When I say closable leads, those you need to find people who actually need to sell, not just people who would sell if you offer me a crazy amount of money. I would sell my house if you offer me, I don't know, crazy amount of money. You know what I'm saying? Or just the amount of money that would make me think, yeah, I'll sell my house for that much. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to run into those people. You want to run into the people who are saying, I need to sell my house. I got to sell it. You know what I'm saying? Some circumstances come up where I have to sell. I need to sell. There's a difference between needs and wants, right? Needs happen. Wants, don't really happen. You know what I'm saying? So that's what you're really doing when you get on the phone with sellers. You're qualifying them. You're trying to see, do they need to sell, or is it somebody who just they want to sell if they can get this, or if. You know what I'm saying? Those if people. Elijah, what's going on, man? Rotarsha Jackson, what's going on? Elijah said, "Hey Byron, I shot you a DM. Let me know if you got it." I don't know if I got it, man. What's up, Devin? What's going on, man? Um, Rich said, "Help that guy Devin get one locked up today." Devin got one locked up today. That's what's up, man. Devin got one locked up. Shout out to Devin, man. I got Devin. I got Devin that's in our community, man. Devin got one locked up. Shout out to Devin, man. Devin had an up and down week, man. Got a probate locked up today. Yes, sir, Rich. Hey, Devin, man. Like I was just talking about this. Like, dude, I had 3 deals just fall out on me. Like 80K. I had 80K lined up, and all of them just fell out. You know what I'm saying? All of them just fell out. So I'm just saying, man, it's stuff happens, dude. Stuff happens. This real estate thing is ups and downs, but you got to be determined to stay with it, because if you can, if you stay with it, you'll start figuring it out. You'll start rolling, and you'll know and you'll see there's gonna be ups and downs. On my ups, I prepare for my downs as well. When I go up, I don't act like it's gonna be this way forever. You know what I'm saying? When I'm down, I don't act like it's gonna be this way forever. You know what I'm saying? It's like, dude, you cannot be a panic person. You have to be even. You know what I'm saying? Consistent. That's what we talking about. Consistent. That's one thing that my guy Rich is. He's consistent. You know what I'm saying? He might feel like he get up and down on himself, but the work, the energy is consistent. You know what I'm saying? That's why is he constantly getting deals, because the energy is consistent. The energy is consistent no matter what is going on. You may feel this way or that way. Your feelings is your feelings. But the energy, the effort, that's one thing you control. I can't control a lady who got a fake name, and we can't figure out how to put those 2 names together. I can't control a lady passing away on Friday and the money already at the attorney's office, and we can't close on Monday. I can't control that. What I can control is the effort that I put in. What I can control is the fact that I'm not going to quit. Those are things that I'm going to control. I can't control, and I'm going to keep learning. Like, I'm still learning more and more. I'm calling people trying to learn, trying to figure this thing out. I'm not going to stop doing that. So those are the things that you can control. Say, needed to hear that. Thank you. Hey, Rich, you already know you put in that work, dude. Hey, the only person who work harder than you is Tanya. The only person that work harder than you. But yeah, Devin said, my guy. Yeah, for sure, man. And like I said, man, it's not easy on nobody. I mean, no matter if you're a new guy, there's people who've been in the game for years, for decades, that have like bad spells. You know what I'm saying? And they just have to stay even. But once you've been through it enough, you know how to stay even and ride it. You know what I'm saying? You know how to stay even and ride. And you built enough relationships, connections to be able to call on people and see, hey, what are you doing? How do you figure this out? You know what I'm saying? Lean on each other. That's what people don't understand. You trying to get into this wholesale business, you not going to be sitting here figuring everything out all on your own. People think, oh, I can figure this out all on my own. Just tell me what I need to do. I can figure it all out. No, dude, it doesn't work like that, man. You need to lean on others. So, dude, the people who stay in this business that actually got a business, they lean on others. You know what I'm saying? It's about the others. It's about the others, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just like anything else, man. This thing is a team sport. You got to lean on the others. when Shaq and Kobe was playing, it wasn't just Shaq and Kobe out there. They had Red Fox, Derek Jeter. I mean, not Derek Jeter, Derek Fisher. You know what I'm saying? They had to do. Hey, you had to have some. Shaq had to have somebody to kick it out to. Even Mike kicked it to Kerr. It's like, dude, it's like, man, you got to have somebody to lean on, man. You got to, man. So I would say that, man. Like Devin said, you know, he might have a rough time. He lean on Rich. You know what I'm saying? Rich have a rough time. He lean on me. I have a rough time. I lean on Keaton. I lean on Caretha. You know what I'm saying? I lean on people. It's like, dude, you gotta be willing to do that, man. Hey, Derek G, hey, you already know when I think Derek, the first thing came to my head is Jeter. It's like, dude, to me, Derek Jeter is the best Derek that I know in sports. What other Derek is better than Derek? That's better than Derek Jeter. Like, dude, you know what I'm saying? Derek G. Hey, I'm just saying, man. When I think Derek, that's the first thing that comes to my mind. Just the Derek cheese. Hey, that's a good one, man. Rich said, man, that baseball. Say none. Hey, I don't know what is better. When we was little, man, hey, shoot. Man, Derek Jeter was that dude. But yeah, man. So that's what I say, man. But you got to get started with leads. A lot of people would tell you don't go out there and buy leads, but I subscribe to the fact that money is not, you know what I'm saying? There's an infinite amount of money on this freaking earth. Like, dude, infinite. Go Google search how much money is on the planet. You know what I'm saying? It seems to never end. So why would money, you know what I'm saying? Especially it's like $100. Why would $100 stop you from buying a lead? Dude, there's no way. Go get the $100. Go get it. It's out there. It's all over the place. Go get it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, dude, just go get the money, man. Go get the money, buy you some leads, and let's get this thing going. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I would say, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like a lot of people try to do, you know, other stuff. I say go get money, buy leads. You know what I'm saying? Or if you got a lot of time, you willing to put the hustle in, go get niche lists, pre-foreclosure lists, probate lists, code violation lists, those people who need to sell, right? Those people who need to sell. Like that's what you're gonna have to do. Keaton in the building. Man, we got my mama in the building. Hey, mom, I need speaking of I need you to give me a couple in Fitzgerald. I know we ain't talked about this, but I'm gonna need you to go ahead and make your rounds, ride around a little bit, see if we can find a couple more houses. Hey, mom, we got an offer on Ash Street, so hopefully we sell that one soon. Hopefully we sell Ash Street soon. We're gonna sell the other one soon. We're gonna need to reload. We're gonna need to reload. But yeah, so man, I got my mama in here now. I'm nervous, you know what I'm saying? But Keaton in the building. Shout out to Keaton. Keaton, the Godfather, man. There's so much stuff I learned from Keaton. It's crazy. If you ain't following Keaton, man, it's Keaton C. Hearing Senior on IG, man. So go check my guy Keaton out if you don't know him. If he's willing to talk to you, consider yourself blessed. If he willing to talk to you, you know what I'm saying? If he willing to talk to you. So, but but oh goodness. But let me see. But yeah, so start with the leads. Either buy leads from places like Need to Sell My House Fast and Property Leads. Now, if you go to Property Leads, use the link in the description because you're gonna get a $250 credit when you sign up. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get a $250 credit, but most importantly, you're gonna get a $250 credit. You know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna need, I'm gonna keep buying leads, but you need that $250 credit that gets you more leads. Now, when you sign up for Need to Sell My House Fast, it doesn't cost anything to sign up. You can sign up for free, and then you kind of pay as you go. Property leads, they're gonna make you put a deposit, so there's money on your account. So they make you put 250 on there. But once you put that on there with my link, it's gonna be 500 on there. You know what I'm saying? So now, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna be able to 500 are gonna be on there. You're gonna be able to buy 1, 2, 4 leads. You're gonna be able to buy 4 leads. So for 250, you're gonna buy 4 leads. It's like $66 and something cent per lead, which is a really good deal. For $250, you get 4 leads. They got a good return policy, so you can return leads that are bad leads. But I will say this: Need to Sell My House Fast is trying to come up with that return policy, Rich. You know what I'm saying? They trying to they trying to compete a little bit with that return policy. You should do a 300 to 500 challenge to get the first deal. What do you mean by that? What kind of challenge are you talking about? $300, $500 challenge to get the first deal. Explain what you're talking about there, Sean. I'm not quite getting it. Explain what you're talking about. Mom said, pulling up. Hey, Keith said, appreciate you, bro. Hey, Keith, and I appreciate you and all the game you give me over the years, dude. I'm telling you right now, you put me on some stuff, that changed. Oh man, we got Jeff to come through the building, man. Jeff Buy Houses in the building, man. Hey, if you're not following Jeff Buy Houses 1906, go follow this guy on IG, man. Go follow him on IG. And man, I don't know if Jeff talked to people, but if you just follow him on IG, he go live. Like, Jeff is killing the game, man. Far as talking to sellers, as far as like running a whole business, man. Jeff got his stuff really good, really tight. I had Jeff on the show, man. He did an interview. Jeff is a really good guy, and he know his stuff, dude. He know his stuff. So, man, if y'all looking for somebody who know what they got going on, we got 2 heavy hitters in the building with Jeff and Keith. Heavy hitters. Hey, I'm trying to learn from them. Hey, I'm trying to learn from them. What I'm saying. But Keith said, I Speed the Lead has the best return policy. Hey, shoot. I mean, hey, keep talking about these guys. He finna make me have to go over there and check them out. So, Keithon, do you think I should go and get on I Speed the Lead and start buying leads? Do you think I should do that, Keithon? If Keithon is telling me I need to go to I Speed the Lead, then I probably need to do it. I probably need to do it. He said that I Speed the Lead got the best return policy. That's crazy. I hadn't looked too deep into I Speed the Lead, man. So Rich says they're giving you referrals now too. What do you mean referrals? What are you talking about, Rich? Need to Sell My House Fast, that is. What do you mean by referrals now? I don't know what you're talking about. What you mean by that, Rich? You talking about when you refer somebody to Need to Sell My House Fast, or are you talking about something else? Are you talking about something else? Keith says, yes, fixed price mode. Fixed price mode, is that the same thing as the coupon club, or is that something different, Keithon? What you mean by fixed price mode? I don't know if I know what you're talking about on that. Rich says, yes. Oh, when you refer somebody to Need to Sell My House Fast, I guess they have a referral system. That's what's up. I don't think they give you no 250 or nothing like that. I'm gonna have to look. So yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out. The referral deal. I don't know if they're doing 250 or what, but I know I referred a lot of people to them, and what I usually do is use it as leverage. Like, hey, I referred this many people to y'all. Y'all gonna give me my money back for my leads. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what I'm saying? Otherwise, I'm gonna tell them all these people to go somewhere else. Uh, we'll talk about it. Oh, okay then. Yeah, we'll talk about it, man. But yeah, man, I'm looking to try to get more leads, man. Definitely looking to try to get more leads. So I was definitely considering I Speed the Lead or the Lead Zolo deal that you was telling us about. So definitely looking into both of those. So if you're looking to get PPL leads, man, property leads would be my number one. Need to sell my house fast is my number two by default, but Keith done call them need to sell my house trash. So you know what I'm saying. I try to get most of my leads from property leads though, and then I Speed the Lead is what Keith done use, and if Keith done says talking about something, then we know it's talking about something. And then Lead Zolo, I've used them before, and I've got deals. So you know. Sean said $300 challenge. You use $300 to $500 only to get your first deal as if you're starting over. And then challenge the audience to do the same, win a private one-on-one with you or some other prize. Uh I mean, we could do that. Um 300 you use get them and get your first deal. We can do it. I think it'd be easier to do that if I use iSpeed the lead or something like that, where I can I probably could do it live and like get the leads like right then and right there, like get them instantly and call them and try to get the deal right there on live. You know what I'm saying? So I think that might be something, you know what I'm saying, I could do. But yeah, that's interesting, man. I never thought about doing that, but yeah, I have like we have started like me and Cordero was doing something like that, but it wasn't like a challenge or nothing. It was just like we was getting on live talking to sellers, putting them on the contract. That's what we was doing. We wasn't doing no challenge or nothing like that. It was just getting on there, getting on live and putting people on the contract. You know what I'm saying? That's what we were doing, man. Just locking deals up. That's it. Put people on the contract. Um JT Bree says, how do you figure out an offer price for land? Is there if there's no comps? Dude, if there's no comps for something, man, something ain't right. You're probably in like a rural area or something like that. First of all, I'm not even really super concerned about you know, knowing exactly what to offer them, mainly because I'm gonna list their property. Does it, you know, um, but if there's just absolutely no comps at all, it's like, dude, you know, then it's kind of hard to do. You're in the middle of nowhere, it's kind of hard to do. You kind of got to use your best judgment. And the thing is, though, you need to be listing that land anyways. You need to be listing that land. You don't need to be, you need to be listing the land. So you know, but if you got to find a cash buyer, then just call around the agents. Look up land that has sold in the area. Has any land sold in that area? Look on Zillow and see what agent worked that listing. You know what I'm saying? Call that agent up. Hey, do you know anybody else who's buying land? Do you know anybody else who's buying land? Call every agent in the area. Ask them, do you know anybody that would be interested in buying some land? And when you run into people, just ask them, just like, hey, look, there's not a whole lot of comps in this area. You know, the seller's looking to get this, but can you give me a price that you're willing to do? Boom. You know what I'm saying? Everybody worry about comps, having a number. It's like, dude, I keep that thing wide open, man. I let people give me a number especially if I don't know. You know what I'm saying? If it's situations right there where it's kind of tough, I kind of leave it open so where an agent or an investor could tell me what they would do. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, they're the expert and they're the ones buying the house. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? It's like, dude, You know what I'm saying? I'm not the one buying the house. They are. So they need to be able to know what it's worth, ARV, all the comps, all that stuff. That's on them. You know what I'm saying? That junk ain't on me. That's on them. They buying the house, not me. You know what I'm saying? And we let our sellers know that up front, man. We let the sellers know, hey, look, um, we don't buy these properties. We work with a network of investors that buy property in your area. They're interested in buying the property that you got. So, but yeah, man, that's kind of how we do it, and it works out really good for us that way, man. Works out really good. So, but but yeah, that's how I would handle the land. But the key is, man, I would try my best to get that land listed. To be honest with you, I would try my best to get that darn land listed. So under contract. But let me see. But shoot, man, we've been in here for 26 minutes. Man, y'all ain't got no more questions, man. It's getting kind of late. I'm about to get off this thing. But shoot, man, if you didn't know already, if you're watching this on the replay or you're watching this live, we do have a school, right? I used to be a U.S. history teacher at a high school, right? Now I've created my own school, not teaching people U.S. history, but teaching people how to wholesale real estate. And the best part about it is you can join for free for 7 days. You're going to get 2 trainings within those 7 days. You're going to get access to all of my tools and resources and stuff like that. And if you stay and pay $97 a month, you're going to get free leads. You're going to get our master's buyers list. And I said free leads, free probate leads, and our PPL leads that we can't get a hold of, or for some reason we feel like we can't get them. So you're going to get our free leads. You're going to get our master's buyers list. You're going to get a mentor that's responsible for you, right? That you're going to be able to lean on. And just like my guy Devin, he uses Rich as his mentor. He leans on Rich. Rich helps him get a deal locked up today. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to get a mentor. You're going to get all the tools, all our calculators, all that stuff. We're going to show you how to talk to sellers, how to list properties on the MLS. You can JV with me if you're in the school. All that, like, dude, it's ridiculous, man. If you don't get into school, you just $97 and you get free leads. You can call the leads. We show you how to talk to the leads. You free training on how to talk to the leads. We give you a buyer's list so you can sell to those buyers. It's our buyer's list. We teach you how to list the property. All of this stuff for $97 a month. If you don't want to do that, then you don't want to do this at all. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, dude, if you don't want to do that, then you don't want to do this at all. So, you know what I'm saying? Sean says, do you have a meetup coming up? Yes, I do. The meetup is going to be in March. We're trying to secure location, man. Once we secure location, we'll let you know when and where the meetup is going to be. Rich says, go to the school, man. Rich just helped one of his mentees get a deal locked up today. He's feeling good about himself. I would feel good about myself if I was Rich, but I'm not rich. Sean says, are you a mentor in your program? Of course I am. But we got other people too. Like, we got other people that I work with every day. Rich helping people get stuff locked up every day. They help people do deals every day. Cordero got a mentee that has done 5 deals. Cordero got a mentee that has done 5 deals. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, dude, this is what we do. You know what I'm saying? This is what we do, man. This is what we do. So I'm just saying, man, it's like you can sit here and watch us do it all day. Or you can actually do something and get in. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference between people who that's the difference between the 21-year-old that did 5 deals and you did none. You know what I'm saying? Or ain't doing more deals. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying, man. Just taking action, getting around people who know what the heck they doing. Like Rich says, the whole team getting it. It's like the whole team getting it. It's like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got no monopoly on no deals. What's going on, man? Let's see. I never heard that term, get it listed. What does that mean? Dude, we list properties. We list properties while we have them under contract. So when you go to wholesale a property, you got a purchase agreement in place. But the second page is going to be our attorney in fact and our disclosure page, right? Which is gonna, with that attorney in fact, it's gonna allow us, give us permission to list the property on the multiple listing service, right? And then we take that contract, purchase agreement, and attorney in fact / disclosure. We go to brokerlist.com, and I did this on the last live. I showed y'all how to do this. Go to brokerlist.com. We give them that contract, submit all the stuff they asked us for, and we're able to list the property while we got it under contract. Of course, we tell the seller straight up front, hey, we work with a net. We're not your buyer, but what we are is a service provider to a network of investors in your area that looks to buy properties like yours. What we're able to do is we're able to do a done for you service where we, get more eyeballs on your property by listing your property. And this just allows for all of our investors to see your property and all of our real estate agents that we work with in the past to see it. We do everything for you. All you got to do is sit back, collect your check. We handle the whole process for you and make sure we get you the price that you're looking for. You know what I'm saying? Is that something that you'll be willing to do? We let them know that, and boom, we get everything written up and get it listed. So Devin said, Keithon, do you have a referral link for iSpeed to Lead? I'm pretty sure he got a referral link for iSpeed to Lead. Hit him up in the group. That I don't think, Devin, you might not be in the school. But yeah, Keithon in the school, you can hit him up or just DM him. Maybe he'll respond to you. But Sean says, have done any deals that were on auction lately? No. I really hadn't, we don't target auction. We do PPL. Maybe they were going to auction, but we don't target properties going to auction. Just because we mainly do PPL or probate. Just like a realtor would list the property, but better. Yeah. Hey, my guy Rich, dude. My guy Rich. Say, hey, get listed better than the real estate agent. Shoot, yeah. But yeah, man. So that's what we do, man. We get these property listed. Listing on the MLS is the best buyers list, right? The MLS got the best buyers list. That's what the best buyers at. That's going to pay you the most money for these properties. So that's why you want to take it to the MLS, right? That's why you want to list it, right? So, and I just told you how we do that, and you can go do it too. So he said you are really changing people's lives. Hey man, I it changed my life, and all I'm trying to do is help other people do it. But sometimes it's like pulling teeth. It's like, dude, you don't understand the power. You know what I'm saying? You don't understand how explosive this is. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes it's hard to get people to take action. That's the biggest thing, man. If you can get people to take action, then they would really be a problem. JB, I see you down there working with your boy, man. Hey, your boy look real good, man. Your boy look real good, dude. I see you, JB. Hey, Hey, your boy look real good, man. Keep putting out them videos, dude. For real. Keep putting out them videos. Hey, I know you be having them coming, man. Broski, hey, man. I saw y'all. I think y'all was coming to Atlanta though, man. Hey, when you come up this way, I gotta catch you, man. I got to catch some of the games. I'm like, this dude ain't no joke. Dude, say a Big Hill product. Hey, this dude ain't no joke. I be watching the videos. That boy ain't no joke now. Hey, one of my homeboys got a son, man. Hey, he play basketball. Y'all go check him out, man. Josh Battle right here on IG. Go check out his son, man. Hey, that boy can play. I'm trying to tell you, dude. That boy can play. But anyway, so Sean says you should do a discussion on new tariff tax that Trump imposed and how it could help versus hurt us. I have no clue what that is. No income tax, dude. I'm clueless to what that is. To be honest with you, the person going to have to tell me about that is my tax guy. You know what I'm saying? When that kind of stuff happens, only thing the tax guy let me know what's going on. Man, I'm on the ground. I'm trying to get deals. I'm running a business and living my life. It's like, dude, I ain't got time to keep up with what Trump doing. It's like, dude, if I gotta sit and try to keep up with what he doing, man, he'll keep me busy all day. Hey, Trump like the Cowboys, man. They love to stay in the headlines. They'll keep you busy all day. If you keep up with the Cowboys, man, they want to stay in the news. It's like, dude, hey, you gonna keep up some news, man. They gonna keep up some news. Dude, I ain't sitting there watching the news, none of that stuff, man. Hey, I don't know. You do it, y'all can do whatever you want to do. What I do is I focus on me. Like I got enough going on. You know what I'm saying? I got enough over here to handle on my plate. I need to be trying to eat what's right in front of me. You know what I'm saying? I can't be worried about what such and such doing. Like, dude, no, I don't have time to chase all the stories, dude. Just locking it. Hey, just locking up deals, man. It's like, dude, you need to be trying to change your life. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not even talking about you, Sean. I'm just saying in general. It's like there's so many people worried about all this other stuff, dude. You got enough to worry about, dude. It's like, man, you got more than enough to worry about. It's like, man, it's like you people get distracted by all this other stuff. It's like, dude, focus on what's right in front of you. Focus on the opportunity right in front of you. You know what I'm saying? All areas of your life. It's like, dude, I got so much stuff in my life that I need to get right. I can't be focused on all this other stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's like don't even come talk to me about that because I don't have time like that. I know that's a waste of my time. You know what I'm saying? It's like I need to be focused on getting myself right, running my business, treating people right, help supporting people on my team, this, that, and the third. It's like, dude, you know what I'm saying? I got a wife, I got kids. Like, man, I got too much going on to be worried about, the news, what's going on in the news. Man, come on, man. Like, dude, when they tell me there's no income tax, great. You know what I'm saying? Tax guy handle that. Like, dude, you know what I'm saying? When I don't know what's going on. I don't know nothing about no tariff tax, this, that, and the third. I'm like, man, I'm going to try my best to perfect my craft and do what I do. And when something changes, I'm going to adjust to it and get better and keep doing what works, period. So that's my thing, man. Like I tell people, it's like, dude, everybody be so hyped on the government, president, this, that, and the third. Man, I made the most money I ever made with Biden as president. I never thought in my mind, I never paid attention to what he was doing. I never thought, man, he really helped. Dude, I never, in my brain never thought about him ever. dude, for what? I'm trying to eat what's in front of me. It's like, dude, I was making all that money. I never thought about the president. Why would I think about him? I'm trying to eat what's right in front of me. And that's why I was eating, because I'm eating what's right in, and I ain't sitting here trying to figure out everything else is going on. You know what I'm saying? So that's not gonna change with the next president. I don't care who the president after this ain't gonna change with the next one, or the next one, or the next one. I'm gonna eat what's in front of me. You know what I'm saying? So just saying, man, keep everything moving forward. Say I'm about that money, but I gotta watch my Eagles every week since forever. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, I watch the game too, man. Like and most of the time, man, I be on here. I get off here at 11. Dude, I swear the games last week, I watched them jokers at 11 o'clock. Fast forward. I watched them at 11 and I watched it at 12. Super Bowl next week, I'll probably watch that jump late on. You know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, man, I'm just saying, man. I don't know, man. Maybe it's just me, but dude, it's crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. It's like, it's crazy. That's all I gotta say. It's crazy, man. I'm trying to get somewhere. I'm trying to gain. I'm trying to get somewhere. Maybe I watch Super Bowl when it comes on next week. I don't know, but I know I don't watch games like I used to. I don't do that stuff like I used to. Not saying anything bad or anything like that. It's just that I usually watch them later on. Like I record them, watch them. I go about my day and do my thing. Once everything's shut down, then I go do that other stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I got to keep the main thing, and it's still too much in my life that I need to get right. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I need to focus on, and that's what I try to focus on. So all the other stuff, get it out of here. But hey, Sean said facts. You're always keeping 100. Hey, just saying, man. I get passionate about it because I know I know, where I was, dude. Like I know where I've been and I know where I've gotten to, and I know how much more work I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? It's like, dude, you got kids, man. It's like, dude, this is real life. Like, I see my guy Josh right here, man. I know he put in a lot of work with his kid. Like, dude, he ain't out here playing video games, just chilling out this mother, man. Like, dude, he's investing in his kids. It's like, dude, that's what a lot of people need to do more of. Like, dude, invest in your kids, man. You got kids, dude. You got time to be doing all that playing around, looking around, and doing all the paying attention, all that other stuff, man. You need to be trying to get yourself in a position where you want to get into. Put your kids in a position where they need to get into. Because in reality, that other stuff really ain't gonna make a difference. You gotta start making a difference in your own life. That's the only thing that's really gonna matter, man. Keith Thurman said it's all a distraction. hey, that's it. Keith Thurman said it. The Godfather. It's all a distraction, dude. Priorities don't align with the things I can't control. Hey, trying to tell you, man. I'm trying to control these people. You sit there just thinking about them all day. Next thing you know, your whole day gone. Like, dude, you ain't got nothing done out of this mode, man. You ain't got nothing done. The CEO said, y'all are supposed to give me in jet like a video game would. You are stupid, man. Can I start if I have a 9 to 5? Dude, I started with a 9 to 5, dude. I started my wholesale business teaching at a school. I actually did a deal from the classroom, sitting right there in the classroom, talking to the seller on the school phone. Talking to the seller on the school phone. The lady comes over the intercom. Doop. I hung up the phone on the seller. Hey, I let her run the announcement. Called the seller back. Seller's like, your number keep coming up as Pawnee County High School, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know, man. Number just keep popping up like that. I had a few people tell me that. I just kept going, close the deal, dude. Close the deal, man. Hey, man, I'm just saying, dude. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. That 9 to 5, I'm like, I told them kids, hey, I'll be right back, man. I'm step outside real quick. I'll be right back. Call that seller, dude. Hey, man, that's the thing. 9 to 5. How long you gonna work that? How long you gonna work it? For the next 20 years? For the next 30 years? How long you gonna work it? You know what I'm saying? You giving them your brain power and your time. You're giving them your brain and your time. You got to start investing some of your time and your brain power to build something for you and your family. You know what I'm saying? It's like some people, some of y'all out there, you too smart. You too smart. Your brain is too good. Your work ethic is too good to not use it to benefit your family and yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like, dude, yeah, y'all, you know what I'm saying? Most of y'all, most all y'all smarter than I am. It's like, dude, I'm telling you, man, just use what you got. Use what you got and do something for yourself. You at least owe it to yourself to give yourself a shot at it. You know what I'm saying? That was my thing. I wanted to give myself a shot at it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, dude, you only got to be right one time. Keep giving yourself a shot. You wake up all the time for this 9 to 5 and go to work for them every day, grinding for them, grinding for them, grinding for them. You're going to make sure you get up for them. What about for you? How much time you going to put in for yourself? You use this brain your whole life for somebody else. And next thing you know, you ain't going to have time to use your own brain till you 60, 70 years old. You're too darn old to even use it hardly. You know what I'm saying? Well, at least your brain might be there, but your body can't move to operate with your brain. You know what I'm saying? While you young, while you got it, use your brain to work for you. I'm not saying quit your 9 to 5, work your 9 to 5, but when you can and when you're done with that job, it's like it's time to go to work for you. You know what I'm saying? It's time to go to work for you. It's time to put in, it's time to invest in you. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, man, especially, you know, y'all people who got kids, man, it's like, dude, come on, man. It's like, at least that's how it was for me, dude. For me, it was like, dude, I got kids. I got to put them in a better position. You know what I'm saying? I gotta invest. I gotta invest in myself. I gotta invest in them. You know what I'm saying? That's how I was. Rich says, let the church say amen. You are wild, Rich. How you find the first property. Dude, how I found the first property when I first started, how I found the first property here recently, what I'm doing is two different things. You know what I'm saying? Back when I first started in 2020, it was a different market. You know what I'm saying? Now it's a different market, right? Now you really need to find people who need to sell their house, right? Back then, you can give people enough money, like, you know, people just throwing money out everywhere. 2020, people throwing money out everywhere. You know what I'm saying? You can, you know, these buyers, they buy for any price. You just, you know, pay people whatever, they take their money. Now it ain't about money. It's about people being in situations where they need to sell. So how do you find those people? You need to get niche lists, probate lists, divorce lists, pre-foreclosure lists, stuff like that from the county. You know what I'm saying? Or you do what I subscribe to, which is pay per lead, where you go to a pay per lead provider like Need to Sell My House Fast or Property Leads. The links is in the descriptions. You can buy those leads, you know, per lead. You subscribe to different counties that you might be interested in buying leads from, and set your bid low as possible. You know what I'm saying? The lead's still gonna come in. And my first lead from Need to Sell My House Fast, that's how I got it. So when you sign up for them, these pay-per lead providers, what they do is they run Google ads, YouTube ads, Facebook ads, TikTok ads, Instagram ads, and they're able to put ads out. And when people respond to those ads, if you're subscribed to that county and you're the highest bid, and you can put your bid all the way down at the bottom, and you'll still end up being highest bid at some point. That when they put the information in, the information gonna come to you. The information gonna come to your phone. It's gonna come to your email, and then you call them immediately. You see what I'm saying? That's how I get the lead. And my first lead on Need to Sell My House Fast was a deal. It was a 20K deal. My very first lead on Need to Sell My House Fast. 20K deal. You know what I'm saying? Dang, numbers always be trying to pretend they they a school phone number. Deborah Thornton said, hello, cuz. What's going on, cuz? Facts. Chan, what's going on, man? People who have a lot of properties and need to sell a little to keep it up with the economy, inflation. Yeah, people who have senior 25 signs in their yards. Yeah, you're right about that. The parents may be looking to downsize. Hey, that's a good point. I hadn't thought about that, dude. You know what I'm saying? I definitely would say target people with probably a lot of houses. You know, they might be interested in selling, not people with a crazy amount, but you know what I'm saying, people that's kind of in the middle. But the people with the senior 2025 signs in the yard, they might be coming empty nesters or might be looking to downsize. That's a really good point. Rich says, or you can go to his school. Just saying. Like, you're wild, Rich. You are wild, man. Oh, my mama's still up in here, man. Can't believe it. Josh said, hey, Josh over here laughing at me, man. Douglas, what's going on, Douglas? Man, hey, I tell you this though. Rich says, hey, well, let me see what Byron Williams, what's going on, brother? I'm from Illinois. What's the first step should I do when trying to become a wholesaler? Dude, I would say your very first step, man, you got to generate leads, dude. You got to generate leads. I would say it's a two-part thing. You got to generate leads, but in order to know if those leads are deals and how to properly handle those leads, you need to connect with somebody who know what they're doing, man. You really got to connect with somebody who know what they're doing. It's so important to connect with somebody who know what they're doing because, like, when I started, dude, I was working at Papa John's to get money to have prop screen, to skip trace people, to text people. You know what I'm saying? I was doing all of that. And I was doing all of it. I was texting the people like I was supposed to. I was saying the stuff that they were saying in the video that I was supposed to do. But I didn't even realize there was deals right there that had already text, but I didn't know it was a deal. Why did I know it was a deal? Because I couldn't identify the deal. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't identify it because I'm not experienced. Like you're not experienced. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't identify the deal. Soon as I got connected to an experienced person, and he was actually a cash buyer. You know what I'm saying? I just told him who I had been texting and what I got, and told him, you know, what they were saying to me, and he was like, "Let's go check out that property right there." He was able to identify why, because he's seen it. He's done deals. You see what I'm saying? They able, you know, people who has seen it, who has done deals, they can identify. You know what I'm saying? So when you're generating leads, when you're, you know, a lot of new people go out there and cold call people, they text people, they get the generating leads, but they're talking to deals. You know what I'm saying? You may be talking to a deal, but you don't even know it because you can't identify the deal because you don't have that experience. You don't have that knowledge. You know what I'm saying? You haven't been there. But it's other people like Rich, like Keithon, you know what I'm saying? Like Cass, you know, like myself, we been there. I can look. Like when Rich was getting his first deal locked up, he called me and was telling me about the deal. He was calling me telling me about this property. And I'm like, dude, go lock that up. You know what I'm saying? Like, because based on what I heard, I ain't even seen the property. He just telling me about the detail. He was just telling me about the details. And I'm like, that's a deal. Go lock it up. Boom. He locked it up. It's a deal. That's what I'm saying, man. It's like you gotta be willing to connect with people who know what they're doing. You just have to. You know what I'm saying? It's just like a kid that don't want no training wheels. They just want to jump on and just ride the bicycle from the jump. You know what I'm saying? What's gonna happen? They're gonna constantly fall, constantly fall, constantly fall. Maybe they learn how to ride it one day, but they're gonna do so much falling that it's gonna be like, I don't even want to try to ride this no more. You know what I'm saying? Versus the people who will put on the training wheels, right? Lean on the people who got the experience, the training wheels. Now, what do they do? They ride with the training wheels. They learn how to pedal. They learn how to use the steering. They learn how to use the brakes, and they use the training wheel. Train. And after they train so much, what happens? They take the training wheels off, and now they able to ride the bicycle. Like, dude, it's the same thing. It's like, dude, you gotta get connected with somebody who know what they're doing. So generate leads and get connected with people who know what they're doing. You gotta do them two things at the same time. You gotta do them two things at the same time. You might need to get connected with somebody who know what they're doing. Number one, right? But you got to be ready to generate leads at the same time. That way, as the leads come in, it's like, hey, I got some leads. You know what I'm saying? You talking to them and you can ask the person questions at the same time. You see what I'm saying? Now it's like, hey, if you got something, then you know you got something because you got somebody who know what something is. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And that's how you do deals, man. And that person can walk you through and guide you through the entire process. Whoo, man, that's good stuff right there. Is wholesaling illegal in Kentucky? No, you could definitely wholesale in Kentucky, man. Uh, at least I hadn't heard anything, you know what I'm saying? Unless they didn't change something recently. I know guys who wholesale in Kentucky, unless they didn't change something recently, that I don't know them about. Yes, you can wholesale in Kentucky for sure. Lopez Home Solutions, what's going on, man? Said, how do I find leads? You gonna have to rewind the video a little bit. I talked about Reggie. What's going on, Reg, in the building, man? Shout out to Reg, man. How do you go about knowing what's a deal, what's not a deal? Is it the time of the seller, or is it more so them having a big motivation to sell? It's more about the seller needing to sell and coupled with the price that they're willing to sell for. You know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, this seller is needing to sell and they're willing to sell at a discount. Now, what do we do? What we do is, what we do, Reg. We go to our calculator, right? We got a calculator that we use. And all we simply do is we punch the numbers into our calculator. And I'm gonna show y'all this calculator right here. We put these numbers, and I think on this last one I did, the Zillow was 268. So we put the numbers in the calculator, and this is what we do. We put the numbers in the calculator, and boom, here we go. Right? It tells us what our offer is right there. And I need to change this back 30. But yeah, we put our numbers in the calculator and boom, here we go. It tells us where we need to be at. And we really want to be below this number on our first initial offer. We know that they're gonna maybe shut that down, but we don't want to go above this number right here. We always list our properties on the MLS, right? If you're wholesaling property, then you need to be down here. If you can list the property on the MLS, then you can be right here, which is powerful, right? Because if you're offering the cash offer and I'm offering them the MLS offer, then they probably gonna go with me. You see what I'm saying? And that's how we get deals, because we're offering more, right? So I know some of y'all might be wondering, where do you get this calculator? Rich says you can get a calculator for free if you go to the school, right? The link for the school is in the description. You can join the school for free today, right? It's a 7-day free trial. The calculator's in there. You can go check it out. But anyways, so this is what we use. It cut all the guessing work out. All that stuff get cut out. If somebody comes in and we throw their Zillow in here, and we we and if they want to sell their house within the range right here, then we know that okay, we got something. You see what I'm saying? We know we got a potential deal right here. Now we just need to get them at the numbers that fit this calculator. You know what I'm saying? If they're willing to list their property, we need them below this 204. If they don't want to list their property, then we need them, below the 186. You see what I'm saying? So that's how we do that. That's how we know if we got a deal or not, Reg. And of course, they still need to, be, be serious about moving forward, right? Hey, Lopez says this guy's one. He said he wore age of a teacher. Hey, I'm just on here trying to show people what the deal is, man. Lopez, you already know. I'm a lot different than Mr. Scott, the teacher. but hey, man, it's crazy how stuff changed for real, though, man. It's crazy how stuff changed. I see what you're doing, though, Lopez, man. You're doing some good stuff, dude. I'm like, man, this is crazy. Yeah, you're doing some good work out there, dude. But Reg says facts. Yeah, Reg, but stick to that, man. Stick to that, and you're gonna be good. Devin says, how did your second deal go after closing the first one? So what happened was with my second deal is I got my first deal locked up. Well, I got a deal locked up, right? But we had to wait 60 days for it to close. Well, within those 60 days, I found another deal. You see what I'm saying? And it was all right there inside of the stuff that I was texting and calling the whole time. I just couldn't identify it. You see what I'm saying? And I kept following up with the same people. And then I ran into a guy who knew what he was doing. And when he didn't get in and start talking with the people for me, I was just telling them what I got. Hey, I got this property right here. They want this much money. You see what I'm saying? And the same thing you could do with somebody who know what they're doing. It's like, hey, I got this property. They want this much money. What do you think? You know what I'm saying? So that's what I did. I ended up finding another one, right? But this one's crazy because this guy had a brother whose wife had passed away, and his brother was trying to move away. And I was like, he was like, hey, I got a property you can buy real quick. And I was like, how much you want for it? He was like, how much are you willing to offer? And I looked at the Zillow, and the Zillow was 245. And I just remember Flipman said, you ought to feel bad about what you offer him. So I offered him 125, and he texts back, yes. I said, oh my God. So that deal, I got on the contract for 125 and I sold it for 155. And that deal closed first. So the second deal I got on the contract ended up closing first. And that was the 30K deal. And then the property I got on the contract first ended up closing second. And that was a 6K deal. So I went from being the guy working at Papa John's, scraping up money, trying to buy leads and stuff like that, to having $36,000 in my bank account. That was crazy, dude. That was wild, man. I'm just saying. That was real crazy, dude. That was real crazy. But yeah, man, that's kind of how that situation went. Trail, what's going on, man? We got Trail in the building. What's going on, man? But yeah, that's how my second deal went, man. It was really, really, really crazy, man. But shoot, man, we've been on this thing for an hour and 4 minutes, man. Y'all done drug me on. But seriously though, man, hey, I appreciate everybody who came through. If you don't mind, like the video. At least I'm showing you all this stuff. I'm giving you all this game. I'm letting you know all this stuff that we're doing. Like the video at least. I'm letting you get into my school for free. But if you don't want to take no action on the free stuff, there's a free like button. At least you could do that. But the school is free. If you actually think you want to wholesale real estate and you're serious about this, you can join the school for free, taste it, see if it's good or not. and judge it from there. Now, what I would say is for $97 a month, you can start wholesaling, and there's nothing else you would really need to buy. You know what I'm saying? We do encourage you to buy pay-per-lead leads, but we're going to provide you with free leads. We're going to provide you with a script on how to talk to these leads and training on how to talk to these leads. We're also going to provide you with buyers. Once you get them under contract, we're going to show you how to get them under contract. We're also going to give you a personal mentor that's going to, a person that you're going to be able to go to and say, hey, I got this lead. Da, 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 da. You're going to be able to talk to them. You're going to be able to bring your leads to them and be able to identify your deals, right? They're going to help you get them under contract, just like my guy Rich helped my guy Devin get one locked up today, right? Once you get them under contract, we're going to have classes training you how to list the properties while you got them under contract. We also going to give you our buyers list where you can sell your property to those buyers if that's something that is possible on that deal, right? And we got a whole list of nationwide attorneys that work with wholesale real estate investors. So we got you covered from A to Z. You pay $97 a month and you are wholesaling real estate. You got yourself a business. And we talking about a business that can make you $100,000 this year. And you wouldn't be doing nothing but scratching the surface. $100,000 this year. And you wouldn't be doing nothing but scratching the surface. You would be just getting started. Dude, you would be just getting started. Just saying, man. So, do with it what you will. The link is in the description below. Go check us out. Go jump into the school, man. That's what I'm going to leave y'all with, because my goal is to help 100 people change their life like I changed my life. I was a darn teacher, man. A darn teacher. About to serve 30 years in the school building. Was able to get out of that thing and do a lot of good stuff for a lot of people that I love. And I want you to be able to do the same. So, you know what I'm saying? That's why we got it up there for you. Red says, that's a deal. That's $1,000 worth of gain right there. Hey, just saying, man, it's still of a deal. Still of a deal. But yeah, man. Well, shoot, man. I appreciate y'all for coming through. Rich, appreciate you coming through, man. Zach, appreciate you coming through. Byron Williams, appreciate you coming through. Champ, what's up? Deborah Thornton, appreciate you coming through. The CEO, the one and only CEO, appreciate you coming through. Nathan, appreciate you coming through. Sean, Cass, appreciate y'all for coming through, man. Arturo, appreciate you coming through. Let me see who else I ain't coming through. Devin, appreciate you coming through, Dev. All my people that came through on IG, Trail, my guy Lopez Home Solutions, go check him out. My guy Reggie, shout out to Reg, man. My guy JB, Josh, man, appreciate you coming through, man. Keep doing your thing, dude. My mama came through, man. That's super special right there, man. I always appreciate. I know mom probably still listening right now, man. I appreciate you. I love you, mama. We had Keith come through. Shout out to Keith, man. He the godfather. Devin came through. Shout out to Devin, man. Jeff, man. We had Big Dog come through, man. Jeff came through. Jay Hustling. What's up, man? Always coming through, man. Elijah, shout out to Elijah, man, for coming through. Astro Flipping, shout out to you for coming through. Rotarsha Jackson, appreciate you coming through. Y'all have a good night. Until tomorrow, we'll be back. Until tomorrow, man. Peace out.